Oscar, it was a bit of a different season for you. You took a break mid-year to get your body right. Talk us through what that little mini pre-season was.
Yeah, it was quite funny. After the West Coast match, I think it was, I didn't have the best game, or I hadn't been playing that well, and I was sort of a bit down in confidence and a bit down, sort of physically I was a bit worn out, I guess, at a shorter pre-season. And we sat down with Troy Chaplin, the backline coach, and Goody, and put together a plan. It was a bit unexpected, but after sort of grasping the concept of, we're going to have a 3-week, not a break, but just we can get a bit more training in, do a bit more weights and things like that, and sort of a bit of a mental refresher as well. So I jumped at the idea of that and sort of got into that, but it worked really well. I got a lot of strength back and a bit of run in my legs as well, so it was a good sort of platform to attack the second half of the season.
Yeah, certainly something a bit different. Did you get a bit of confidence through that period?
Yeah, definitely. It was sort of, the whole aim was that you're able to train more without knowing you have to play, so you could do a bit extra, and then you have the confidence once you come back that you're ready to go again. But it did also take off the pressure from playing week to week to week.
AFL is certainly a high pressure industry. Yourself, like anyone, is under a lot of scrutiny all the time. How do you deal with that sort of pressure?
I don't really listen to it, to be honest, so I wouldn't know much about it. You get the odd friend that says, heard this was said about you or whatnot, but to be honest, I wouldn't hear anything that's been said about me bar my friends and family talking to me. So, I think it's a good idea to have a little hobby or two. I go to uni, play a bit of golf, play a bit of pool, whenever I can, just hang out with mates. Sort of keeps you pretty grounded, I think. So, just doing those things away from football keeps you pretty balanced. But I mean, it's the game we play in. Everyone's under the same sort of pressure, so you just got to either block it out or do whatever you have to do to perform whilst that pressure is still there.
Do you try to keep clear of social media?
Yeah, I don't really use it too often, really. I don't like the idea of it anyway, but when you add the football pressure and scrutiny that's also on there, I'm not too sure why anyone's on it.
We've got a pretty strong defence now. Stephen May and Jake Lever coming in. Where do you sort of see yourself fitting into that group?
Yeah, I think we can all work really well together. Jake's obviously a very good intercept defender, and Mays is really solid one-on-one, but also can attack with the ball in hand as well. So, I still see myself as a key back that has a really good role in the team. And
you've got a big pre-season coming up. Are you looking forward to attacking that?
Yeah, it should be really good. Get a little refresher now. We obviously last year we had a shorter pre-season, and it was the first time we've had it for a long time. So going forward this year, we're back to a full-length pre-season. Boys can get away, have a refresh, still do the training program, come back in really good nick for day one of pre-season, but then attack it pre-Christmas, and it'll really set up the year strong. It's a bit of a cliche, but I think you need to, get plenty of run in your legs in pre-season and get really nice and strong, because otherwise you're sort of trying to catch up mid-year, and you're always trying to do more work. But if you get that solid foundation on early in the pre-season, it'll set you up for a really good year.